Greetings, members one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to you all out there. And it is also Sunday night in our regular Sunday night market watch, as the markets will open up very, very soon in London. Well, that's going to be a couple hours from now, but in the cities in the east, such as Shanghai and Hong Kong, those are the two biggies. We will see the markets open there. So I want to welcome you one and all to this live stream and say hello as we get started just a little bit early to catch up on some chat or some comments and say hello to you guys, like the Global Warmer, who was here with a thumbs up. I appreciate that. Good to see you, sir. We also have Ghost in Plain Sight is here with us. Welcome to you. And the lovely Magic Micah is here as well. Good to see Eli is here. Gold and Silver Junkie, the Tribe, TJF is here. Jeremy Baker. And good to see Tom Larson. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Yes, indeed. Appreciate that. Thank you, Troy, very much. We'll get into that in a moment. We're going to capture some of these comments now and see what people are saying over the past couple of days. I did put out a community post about the new badges. We don't need no stinking badges. Yes, indeed. That's right. For the channel members. And there's also a new emoji. See if you guys can find the new emoji for those of you who are channel members. I'm curious to see if somebody will post it, see what it looks like. Yes, indeed. Let's see if you guys can find it. We got Silver Wolverine, who posted a good video earlier today about the profits that the United States Mint makes. Check that video out if you get a chance. And I'm going to slurp for your pleasure. That's right. I do it for you. When I sip on this coffee, I'm doing it for your pleasure. I sacrifice myself to taste this coffee just for you. So, 66 Sam says, thanks for sharing your wealth of knowledge. Well, thank you, 6 Sam. And I thank you so much for being a channel member. It means a lot. Ghost in Plain Sight says, this is simply guilty until proven innocent. This is about the government sued there for the seizing cash and gold without explanation. It's simply guilty until proven innocent. It's a boatload of corrupt crap. It's unconstitutional and wrong as it gets. But no one will hold the three letters to any kind of accountability. That's right. If you don't hold it, you don't own it. Exactly right. Very good, Ghost in Plain Sight. You're exactly right on that for sure. Very good. Thank you. Looks like you guys had found it. That's right. You found the new emoticon there, or the new emoji in kind of sort of in, not say honor, but in dishonor of what's coming in next month. It is the Fed Never. That's right. It is the Fed Never emoticon or emoji added into the list there. That's right. And I may add some more down the pike for the channel members to use. Thank you so much. Yes, indeed. The Fed Never. Yes, indeed. You can kind of barely see it there. I want to try to make it as big as I could using their lettering. But yes, indeed. Very good. Welcome, welcome. Glad to see you guys here today. Leon is here. Ibji is here. And thank you so much. All right. Thanks for the thumbs up, too, guys. We've got 24 of them and 48 watching. We got a few more minutes. It takes about 2 minutes for Kitco to wake up with the metals markets in the East, in Asia. All right. So here is what JL696 says. I'm not sure if that's his actual YouTube account name, but that's his handle. I hope that gold goes down to about $1,800 an ounce so I can pick up more at a bargain price. In the long run, both gold and silver are going up. That's right, exactly. I'd like to get some at bargain price as well, too. Dennis Niemeyer is here. We got Jamie. We got Cybercurrent Twitcher is here as well. Good to see you. And Jamie Fox is here, too. That's right. Good to see you. Liquid Electrum is here from Cripple Creek, an old gold mining town. Nice, Liquid Electrum. That's awesome. Very, very good. All right. Let's see here. Very good. Let's get up here to Bbob1279. It says the following. If you're driving on the road, let me get to this here. Oh, let me do this here. Hold on a second, guys. Daisy is here. Let's go. That's right. Good to see Daisy. And welcome to Gold Maple is with us. Good to see Gold Maple. Always appreciate him taking the time to share his thoughts on the videos and topics. But Bebob says, if you're driving on the road and have 40,000, the state pulls you over and confiscates the money. You might get a third back in the end for no reason at all. The purpose behind cash is to do with it as I please and not be harassed by authorities. It's crazy. I'll never speed or break traffic laws if I'm carrying any kind of big cash, silver, and gold. And that is pretty scary to think about. If that's really true, it can be as long if it's over $10,000, whatever, they could pull you over. They could confiscate the money because they think it's suspicious. That's crazy. Does anybody know if that's really true? Can the police do that, confiscate, if you have a large amount of cash on your person when you're pulled over? Maybe Susan Pitts knows. She's here. She's a police officer. Good to see you. All right. Eshway is here. Good to see you. And let's get over here too. Silver Patriot says, in one direction or the other. Totally agree with that. We will see what happens when gold gets off the couch. Thanks for sharing, Sal. Apparently, the big move is going to be a big move one direction or another, according to what the expert says. So hold on to your seats. It could go one way or the other. Police departments are seizing millions in assets with no arrest or charges. This is not news here, but it is if it's in a storage facility, and they weren't expecting it. But yes, but I'm curious to see what Susan Pitts and other officers, if anybody knows about this, I'd be very curious to see what your thoughts are on it. Fatten up his pockets, yes. And well, actually, Silver Wolverine, Mr. Keith Newmeyer, actually, believe it or not, when I did the interview, this code was not there, or this deal was not there, but he's got a really good deal on 5-ounce bars, and I'm probably going to snag a couple through today. There is a special there for, I think it's $27.50 an ounce with a credit card. That's actually a pretty good deal. I was shocked and surprised at it at First Majestic, but yeah. Zardoz gifted 10 Salivate Metal memberships. Thank you. A nice 3. That's a Sig Sauer gun he's got there. 45 ACP, firing shots with a not armor piercing tips, but they got the little hollow point with the little needle in the middle. That's what Zardoz fired off with his 10 Salivate Metal memberships. Those of you who got the Salivate Metal memberships from the great Zardoz, now you can use the new emoji that I just added recently. Yes, indeed. The Fed Never emoji. All right. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. And good to see JM Unleashed, and Lars is here as well. All right, folks, it is 2 minutes after 6. The markets have opened up in Asia, and look at this, folks. Gold is up a dime. That's right, gold is up 10 cents, and silver is actually down 2 cents out of the open here, with platinum and palladium both up a little bit as well. Gold to silver ratio is hanging out at around 81-2. That's right, very good. All right. Yes, indeed. A happy Father's Day. Good to see you guys. And so, yeah, gold and silver making their moves here. Gold up a dime, silver up or down 2 cents. Down 2 cents. That's very good. All right. I like that, MG. The 2 rifles that got married and had a BB. I like it. There you go. That's right. That's pretty good. Good to see you guys. James Smith is here. And the Global Warmer. The Global Warmer has just gifted 10 Salivate Metal memberships as well. Very kind of you, Global Warmer. Very cool. Good to see you. All right, look at that. Poppy Stuff got one. Christopher McCormick got one. Daniel Roberts. Yes, indeed. Good to see Mark B is with us as well. All right. Happy Sunday. Happy Father's Day to you all. As we're looking at these markets, we will revisit those. It's mixed with gold and silver, which means it could go either way. I think more likely we'll see both of these metals go up or down. But anyways, Freedom Stacker is here. Freedom Stacker, thank you so much, my friend, for popping in. A multitude of gratitude to you for being a channel member for 24 months. All right, and Magic Micah is here with us, showing some love. We love Magic Micah. We're so glad that she is a part of the community here and in this live stream with us right now. So, Fun in Israel says, legal bank robbery. I've now seen everything. Yeah, it's crazy. Insane. That's right. That's essentially what a bail-in would be. Very good. Let's see here. Okay, Richard Metcalf says, as Father's Day is on us, I I'm reminded why I stack. I have no idea when gold and silver will make its move. I know it will be more valuable when my kids take possession of it. Yep. In the long run, silver is not necessarily about getting rich. It's, as I said in my interview with Keith Neumeyer, it sells itself. It doesn't need to be hyped up. Do not eat poo. You last holdout peasants need to be punished and forced to adopt CBDC, digital health passport, and digital ID. Physical currency and private property ownership is so 2010. Yep. Little sarcasm there. Yep, I know. I hear you. All right, very good. The Black Swordsman says here in the chat, gold and silver will probably rise with China dropping U.S. debt soon, a severe blow to U.S. dollar reserve status. Yeah, well, the Black Swordsman, I did a video in a somewhat related topic to that recently. Stay tuned for August 22nd, 2023. I did a video about this major announcement coming. I hope you will check that video out. I talked about something that will bolster something like that, possibly. We'll see here. Very good. All right. Good to see Dale Vallis here and MS Schroed 99. Good to see James Smith. Pandora's Box. No way. Ghost in Plain Sight has just dropped another 45 ACP round from a Sig Sauer pistol. 10 Salivate Metal memberships from the Ghost in Plain Sight. Look at that. Wow. Man, we might get back up to, this is it's amazing. Everybody who received one, I hope you will take the time to thank these three for their kind donations of your memberships for a month. Very kind indeed. Okay, let's see here. And where are we at? We've got, what else do we have going on here? Let's see here. Count Derpula is with us tonight. Chris Phipps is here. Good to see you guys. And let's see here. We've got the Pathetic Prepper says, gold is sitting on the couch drinking a beer and watching the game. Happy Cat Daddy Day. There you go. Exactly. Thank you so much. You're right. I like that. Very good. And we've got, let's see. We've got Cyber Curtain Twitcher. Thankfully, I'm in a position where a big move either way does not bother me much. I'll either sell some and have a nice vacation or add more to the stack. There you go. Just take it as it comes and roll with it. Nice. Very good. All right. Springfield Armory guy is of a Ghost in Plain Sight is. Very good. Dezante Flight is here. He's eating chicken. And everybody welcome Ed Gray. I always love to see first new viewers here pop into the live streams. And Ed Gray is a new one here in the live stream. Thank you so much for popping in. Yes, indeed. Thank you for being here. And welcome, welcome. All right. Oh, and Magic Micah's husband, Exploring the Ka with Ra Castaldo. I like that. Interesting name. Welcome. Very good. Magic Micah's husband is here. Nice. You got a lovely lady for a wife. That's cool. Thank you so much for joining us. Stick around. I think the way these channel memberships are gifted, they can either be purchased, you can join, hit the join button and get one on your own. But I think you have to be in for a while to be kind of a regular kind of viewer, that type of thing, before it gets picked. It is somewhat random, but I think that's how it works, if I'm not mistaken. And you have to allow for gifts. I think there's a way, the setting that you have to set up to allow, but very good. Nice to have you with us. So I think that's the second new person here tonight. Thank you. And Rufus Lumpkins is here as well too. All right, let's do one more. Then we're going to get back to the markets and see what they're doing over there in Hong Kong and Shanghai. The Great Silver Heist. This sounds like a case of some alleged illegal activity by some safe deposit box holders, and they seized everyone's safe deposit boxes in the property with no recourse for anyone. That's exactly right. Apparently, the company itself, who was holding the quote bank, it really wasn't a bank. It was an agency that had safe deposit boxes, was involved in some criminal activity, and some of the people who were storing things in there as well. But everybody, even the innocent, were affected by this. And let's see here. All right, very good. Anyone who received the channel membership has access to these cool emojis. That's right. Kalonix, funniest thing ever was when you spoke to a scammer like a Pakistani auctioneer. Oh yeah, I think I remember. I think I forgot about that. I've talked to so many scammers. I'll have to jog my memory. Oh man, exploring the Ka with Rock Castaldo makes his own custom copper products. That is really cool, man. That's awesome. Exploring the Ka. That's awesome. Very, very neat. That's amazing. Copper is not the easiest metal to work with. So that is cool. But maybe for you, it probably is because you've worked with it for so long. That's cool. Yeah, send me an email. I'd be very curious to see what you have there. That's awesome. That is very, very cool. And yeah, pretty talented. Very cool. All right, Jim Telepal. Oh, let's get to the markets. Here's what the markets are doing right now. Look at this, folks. Gold is now down. Yeah, gold down 70 cents. Not a whole lot, but it is in negative territory. And I knew that these metals would kind of move somewhere closer together. And now silver's down 7 cents. Yeah, crazy. That's right. That's right. Ghosts in plain sight. Not all the clients were bad people. That's right. The government just decided to do a blanket confiscation of all of them. ML Coins and Bullion. Happy Father's Day to you. I think you're new here. Lassie Farm is here. Albie, your Huckleberry, is here as well. I love that name. Yes, indeed. And No IQ is with us. Hello to No IQ. And happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Yes, indeed. And appreciate you guys joining us here as we look at these markets. So far, gold and silver are down. Platinum and palladium are up slightly. Yeah, that's right. Platinum and palladium up $1 and $3 respectively. Thankfully, the rhodium markets are not showing any movement because there's no movement at all. But a lot of times it'll show numbers here, green or red, when it shouldn't. But I'm glad it's not there, not doing that. Urban D is here. Good to see you. Eric Grimes is here. Yes, indeed. Nickel price jumped 10% in the last 2 weeks. I should have been keeping track with that. That's a pretty big move. Wow. Nickel price up. Insane in the membrane. Oh, yeah. Rocky there. Yeah, Rocky, I think, said he's not going to be live streaming for the next couple of weeks, so he may be doing some other stuff. Magic Micah is enjoying some red wine. And I has wine and enjoying everybody here so much. That's cool. Enjoy the wine. I'm having some coffee. And Magic Micah is having some wine. And Lars Job, whoa. Lars Job just dropped a massive shotgun blast, 12-gauge shotgun blast across the bow of channel memberships. Look at this. Wow. Amazing. Everybody's getting these things tonight. Thank you, Lars. 20 solid metal memberships, and they're all being popped out right there all at once. Look at this. Crazy. I hope these people that are getting them will give them a proper thank you. That's cool. All right. Yes, indeed. Very, very good. All right. Let's get back over to the channel comments, see what people are saying. We've got Jim Tillapal on my interview with Keith Newmeyer. This video. Greetings, Sal. I heard Mexico MX mines are on strike for 10% more of the profits. And there are only a few years left of silver to be mined in Mexico. That's interesting. Wow. Had I known that, I would have asked him about mining in Mexico. Because I don't know if you noticed, but on his shirt in this video, you will see the flags of Mexico and Canada on his sleeve of his shirt. No flag of the United States, because I guess they're out of Canada and they mine mostly in Mexico. Pretty interesting. Very good. Oh, yes, nice. Very good. Cybercurrent Twitcher has received some sales from people who bought silver testing slides this week, multiple to the U.S. and one to Latvia. So sales are picking up. Very excellent quality silver slides. So thank you to all who have bought one. If you want to get one of those, reach out to Cybercurrent Twitcher. He does have an avenue to sell them in the United States as well as Europe and obviously around the world. The most widely distributed, I believe, the most widely distributed community product of the gold and silver community on YouTube, other than, probably for anybody, because the thing of us, for those of us who have products to some bullion dealers like the Salivate Metal Round, they don't sell outside of the United States, so it's very highly unlikely for people around the world to get one. I wish they would. It'd be nice if they had an extra option to do that. So that means that Cybercurrent Twitcher has avenues to be able to distribute his product around the world. And he sold one in Latvia. Pretty amazing. Nice. All right. Very good. Let's see here. Nice. Yes, thank you guys. Good crowd here tonight. Appreciate you. And if you are so inclined, it does take a little bit of energy. I'm not going to lie to you about it. I'm going to give it to you straight. But the energy and the calories that you burn to press that thumbs up button, the only benefit that you will get out of it is you can see it move up one if you were to hit that thumbs up button. Yeah, I kid you not, it happens. I've noticed it. I know from experience that if you press that thumbs up button, it moves up by one. And it also lights up a little bit. It does some strange little thing. It like little celebratory little pop things that pop out a little bit. I don't know if it does that on the phone or not, but anyways. All right, let's get back here to Michael K. 4135. Great job, Mr. Sal. Very informative, interesting video. The future will tell all. Keep stacking. Silver will be needed, in my humble opinion, and you know what that means. Up, up, and away. Well, demand is strong, and as you know, my guest here, no surprise. Actually, I think they call him King Silver. He is very bullish on silver, and we'll see what happens. I disagree with him about triple-digit silver, but as far as the price going in the next 5 years. But hey, he might be right this time. We'll see. I wonder how long countries like Mexico will allow their silver to leave the country at such an undervalued price. Well, and that gets me back to a previous comment, Michael, about somebody who says they're striking over there in Mexico with some of the silver. Very interesting indeed. All right. All right, very good. Nice. Let's help Sal get it up. That's what she said. E Accord is here. Hello, E Accord. A good crowd. I appreciate you guys being here. And we've got the nickel stacking. Says here, the uses for silver is mind-blowing, but this is why depopulation will drop demand for silver and resources. If babies are allowed to live and older people were not thrown into nursing home dungeons, and if we didn't have poison injected into our veins, gold and silver will be headed straight up. Environmentalists prefer trees to humans, and it's terrible. Yep, that's right. Exactly. Thank you, nickel stacking. All right, welcome to Right Hand Reaper is here. Party time when we're all together. That's right, Magic Micah. Party time indeed. Hey, Magic Micah, got to ask you a question. Has your hubby ever made you something nice out of copper? I'd be very curious. I like copper. I think it's a cool metal. Snakebite says, great collaboration, Sal. It's going to be very interesting to see where the metals markets go. Indeed, that's right. Sure will be. Fascinating. And Michael says, Swiss voters just ratified a zero emissions referendum. Great news for silver prices. Yep. You're going to see silver demand increase for a lot of environmental and green energy policies. A good Sunday night indeed. It is a good Sunday night. You're right, Ghost. I appreciate all you guys being here for sure. All right. I expect that if the true value of silver was provided, then the cost of products that use silver will increase significantly. Yes. And that's why, Mr. Neumeier made a great point in this interview, which I do agree with, that the papers market is driving the price for sure. Yes, indeed. Oh, nice. A shungite and copper necklace. That is cool. That is really cool. All right. Yep, platinum under $1,000 is a good time to buy. Let's see where platinum is now. Let's look at where prices are. Platinum is indeed under $1,000 an ounce. Just barely, but it is there. Under $1,000. That's a good price. A good deal, I think, for platinum. I've always felt anything under $1,000 is a good time to buy it. Gold now down $1.20, silver down 7 cents. All right, Royal Cubit bracelet. That's cool. Very cool. And platinum will be the big winner, says Niels Han Dynasty. And he's been pretty loyal to that because he says buy silver and platinum. And I have not bought much platinum this year. I bought one piece, but I'd like to get some more platinum bullion or a special platinum piece this year. I might have to look into it because platinum is much rarer than gold. Much more dense than gold, and I think it's even rarer than palladium. Maybe that's out of the ground or by the measure in the ground. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, very good. Okay, let's see here. But I've heard different things about the rarity of palladium to platinum. All right, let's see here. Let's march on through to the channel comments here. Ghost in Plain Sight says they don't call silver God's money for no reason. It does everything well. That's right. The most versatile metal out there. Yes, indeed. Silver Heist, congratulations, Sal, on lining up an interview with Keith Newmeyer. Great content. Thank you, Silver Heist. Silver Heist, I think, was one of the first in this aspect of the community to get an interview with Keith Newmeyer. Silver Heist interviewed Keith, I think, well over a year ago, and that's great. Sadly, it has not helped the views on this. It just goes to show you that the algorithm is hit or miss. Say that the algorithm was not kind to me today is an understatement, especially with this video, because you would think an interview with Keith Newmeyer, a big name, would garner views. It has not at all. But anyways, which means likely when he sees the views on this video, he's not going to want to do any collaborations with me again. So, and just a hit or miss. It's all a big gamble with YouTube. All right, Liquid Electrum, thank you so much. Coffee Fun $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much. Buy some cinnamon. Thank you, sir. Very kind of you. I slurp in your honor. All right. Okay. Colonic Stacker says over 20 nations have applied to join BRICS. Is the Salivation Nation applying? I'm going to start my own. I'm going to call it, BRICS. I'm going to call it columns. I'm going to call my consortiation of different nations columns instead of BRICS. What do you think? Or we could call it bricks, or we could call it lumber, or lumber liquidator. Oh, thank you, Magic Micah. You are awesome. I don't know, SAS Finance. I don't think they're shadow banning me. I don't think it's a conspiracy against me. I just think it's just the algorithm's just not catching on. I really do think it's just that. I don't think they're conspiring against me. It's just hit or miss with this channel. I don't have the luck of the YouTube algorithm to help me out, but thank you. All right, Right-Handed Reaper has just joined as an honorary citizen on his own accord. Thank you, Right-Handed Reaper. Everybody give him a big welcome as an honorary citizen of the Salivation Nation. Very kind of you, sir. Appreciate that. T-Girl Amber says, Sal is moving on up. Great show. More interviews, please. Thank you. All right. Yes, indeed. I appreciate it. And I would love to interview Mr. Newmeyer again. So if you do see this video, if you can check it out and maybe share it to get the views up to make it worth his while to come back. But anyways, all right, very good. And let's see here. My kitten is a grandmaster. Silver is undervalued, but premiums are still kind of high. Indeed, they are. It's sort of that separation. All right. A lot of the creators I have been following have been getting hit by the algorithm lately. Yes, indeed, that's true. Yep, I know I'm not the only one, too. Yes, indeed. Thank you again, Right-Handed Reaper. Rolling Thunder is here. Good to see you. And we've got nickel stacking. I would ask how environmentalism and cryptos affect silver prices, but good interview. Yeah. Probably good questions to ask in the future. Good thinking. I kind of want to wrap my head around silver mining and kind of get more of an idea of where primary silver mining was going. But nonetheless, yep, I hear you. Klaus Schwab is here. He's instructed us all to obey. So I think we should probably consider it because, if we don't, things could get bad for us. So probably not a bad idea. I think we should just go ahead and capitulate, and we should probably just go ahead and obey, okay? All right, let's make that happen. Very good. All right. All right. Let's see here. Very good. And let's move on up here. We've got Kurt94 says 7 ounce silver for 1 ounce gold would be cool as F. That's right. And it's not going to happen. That's right. I agree with you as far as the pricing ratio. Pricing ratio and mining ratio are two completely different things. I didn't want to challenge them too much on that. But I do just, but it'll never, a rarity does not mean of a metal compared to another one does not equate to price. I think it matters to some extent. I do agree with him on that, but it's not going to necessarily be, it's not going to necessarily mean that the price is going to be at 7 to 1. All right, Ghost in Plain Sight has been an honorary citizen for 1 month. Thank you, Ghost in Plain Sight. Appreciate that. Daryl Glass is here. Jam Unleashed is still with us. And there you go. And Lars Joby. Yes, Lars Job is loading firearms with patriotic intent. Yes, indeed. All right. Very good. Dallas says, wait a second. Let's get to this one here first. We've got Booge Moose. Boojmoose. And if they manage to disarm the public, there will be a lot more seizures of wealth. Yes, indeed. Of course, that'll never happen. There's more guns in this country than there are residents living in it. Lord, please don't let silver be misunderstood. We can't have that, Dallas. We cannot have silver be misunderstood. We're going to try to work it out with silver, and that's why we tried to explain it. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. Let's get to the markets now. Look at what the markets are doing. Silver has kind of just been resting down 7 cents. Silver resting down to $24.22. And when you think about it over the grand scheme of things, silver has a pretty solid support. I'm actually surprised it's not lower than this. I thought by now we would see in the low 23s, high 22s, and kind of just steadily going down. But I may lose my little bet. I have a bet with somebody that's going to cost me greatly, 1 silver dime, if silver doesn't fall below $21 an ounce. So I'm really rooting for it. I got to get with my contacts at the LBMA and the COMEX and see if they can push that silver price down so I can win this bet. All right, very good. All right. Okay. And gold is down $1.10 to $1,958.10. 1958 being the last year of the wheat cent. Yes, indeed. Coin Crystals is here. Hey, good to see Better Call Sal. All right, very good. Nice. Dale Val is still here. It makes no sense. That's right. Yep, $24 support. Aussie DXY is getting hammered. That's right. Your bet may be a junks. All right, let's see here. Let's get over here to the comments again. We've got Bob and Mary says, great interview. Thank you, sirs. Yes, it was fun. It was nice to meet Mr. Newmeyer. That's cool. All right, and on what California did for silver stackers is terrible. Says the following, in the EU, the situation is beyond shame. A few years ago, Germany went from 7% sales tax on silver to 20%. Lately, the last country in the EU without sales tax imposed on silver bullion purchases. Belgium went from 0 to 21%. There's no country left without applying the highest VAT rate on silver bullion purchases. Yeah, it's crazy. It's insane that they really punitive with these VATs. All right. Big trader, DXY silver, keeping silver up. It gets smashed below $100. Watch silver fly. All right, very good. Yes, indeed. Silver Wolverine, 1 silver dime. You big baller. Yep, I am a gambler. 1 whole silver dime. That's right. Oh, man, the risk I take to put my money where my silver is. It's insane in the membrane. Right-handed Reaper, thank you so much. Burpees. Oh, man, well, thank you. This is the first super chat from Right-handed Reaper. Actually, I have a slight policy for exercises on Sunday nights because there's just so much going on with the markets that I don't usually do them on Sundays, but Tuesdays and Fridays I will do them. But I tell you what, burpees is a combination of 3 exercises, I believe. So let me tell you what, because you're new here and this is your first super chat, let me give you a quick 10 push-ups though. I usually don't do this because I do lose some viewers when I do that sometimes, but I'm going to try to do these quick. You guys stick with me here. Let me get these 10 push-ups down. Thank you, my friend, for Right-handed Reaper. The first super chat, let's do 10 quick push-ups. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. All right. Nice. Thank you, brother. For those of you new here, what I typically do is on Tuesdays and Fridays, for every $1 donated via Super Chat, I do 1 push-up. For every $1 donated via PayPal, Friends and Family, I do 2. Or any other exercise like curls or what have you. But anyways, yes, indeed. Special Sunday push-ups. That's right. For right-handed. Very good. Push that silver price down. Did it work? No, it's staying at 7 cents, but it may take a little bit. Just like the Fed's action may take a little bit more time to make a move. It may take a couple of minutes here. Good afternoon to Ominous Rooster. Good to see you. Yeah, good to see you indeed. All right. No IQ. Right now I'm financially embarrassed, but as soon as I get some cash, it's on. There you go. All right, brother. Yes, indeed. I hear you. Yep. Yes, sir. Silverstruck says, Did not know the ratio was 7-1 for mine, gold versus silver. I've always heard it was somewhere between 7 and 9-1. But it very well could be 7-1 now. I've always learned something watching your videos. Well, thank you, Silverstruck. Appreciate that. And Richard says below, it says already mined silver is more like 8.8-1 over gold. No info on what they mine right now. Silver is antimicrobial and the best electrical conductor there is, for sure. Oh, thank you, Ghost in Plain Sight. Is it better to be a ghost or a monster? I don't know. You tell me. Zardoz is here waving to us. Gold and Silver is here. Leap 7N is here. Yes, and thanks to everybody who pressed the thumbs up button. It is energy and calories that you'll never get back. But I tell you what, I'm eating a piece of chocolate. This is dark chocolate, really good for you. I'm gonna eat this right now, but I'm gonna just suck on it. Suckle on the chocolate, okay? All right, 1964 quarter is here. Good to see you. And Carol Hines says, I own several hundred shares of First Majestic waiting for it to take off. All right. Way to go. All right, nice. Dissonant Agnostic. Thank you, Dissonant Agnostic, for 10 pounds. And do you think California will become bullion friendly if stackers come out as LGBTQ+? That's a good question. Oh, my goodness gracious. That's a possibility. You never know. But I think that even if that was to be the case, they don't want anybody empowering themselves without government intrusion or interference, including the LGBTQ+ community, or QI. That's funny, though. All right. That's right, Rolling Thunder. This is exactly 72% cocoa. That's my minimum, too. 60%, no good. 70% above. In fact, I have actually migrated to almost to a 90%, or 92. Yes, indeed. 92%. I love the dark chocolate stuff. And Magic Micah likes it with nuts. Yeah, nuts are good in the chocolate, especially almonds. Almonds and dark chocolate. The perfect combo in my view. Okay, let's get to the markets one more time. Well, we're gonna do it a lot more times tonight. Look at this, 70 and 7 are the numbers we're looking at now. Gold down 70 cents in 1958 and 50 cents. And silver is down 7 cents. It stayed at 7 cents down. Hardly no movement at all. It's going to be very interesting at the top of the hour to see how it looks. It's holding stable. There is a steady stream of silver is at 7 cents down tonight to $24.23. Liquid Electrum, I saw a bumper sticker that said protect trans kids. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. Oh man. Yeah. It's insane. Yeah, coffee with chocolate rocks too. That's right, Magic Micah. That's what I'm having tonight. All right, this breaking news just has come across the wire. This is something they don't teach in school these days, but it is good to know that indeed Almond Joys, they've got nuts, but Mounds do not. Let me repeat that. Almond Joy got nuts, Mounds don't. For Big Trader, that's right, exactly. Is there? Yes, there is. Matt Bittner, there is 100%, and I've tried it too. It is very bitter. Bitter, but it actually is pretty wild. Anyways, very good. The Economic Revolutionist is here with us. Welcome, sir. Screw the U.S. Mint, buy only from private mints. Yes, indeed. All right. All right. Lars Job, Prozac, because sometimes you feel like a nut. That's right, exactly. All right, let's get back to the comments. We got Spicy Miles here. 10,000 or 1,037 says the following. Before we do that, let's see here. Hold on a second here. Okay, no, okay, somebody's emailing me offline. I'll check that later. Let me get over here to this to make this applicable. It says, can I get some people's opinion on a question I have? If we agree that the silver market is manipulated down in price and that silver is going to be needed more in the future by huge corporations, then don't you think those billionaires would continue to try and manipulate the silver price down so they don't see their cost of doing business rise? I stack silver because I keep getting this thought in the back of my head that we might not see silver price explosion because the powers that be need the price low so they can stay in business and make higher profits. Well, you have that spicy, and then you have silver miners like Keith who want it to be worth it to mine silver. So the higher the price goes, the more likely if they are going to mine it, and it'll be mined as a byproduct of other metals, and they will worth it to refine it and the like. So it's a push and pull in both directions, which is why that it's really the thing that's going to really affect the price right now is the paper markets, the derivatives, and I think that silver miners like First Majestic in some ways don't like that. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. Let's get over here. See what's happening this way. Steve C is here. Good to see you. And Silver Turtle is here. Welcome, Silver Turtle. Good to see you, brother. I hope you're doing well. TD is here tonight as well. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. And let's get to this from Nexus. Nexus says the following. Hail Pridler. There you go. Derp Stoppo. I like it. My struggle is pretty compared to most, but I struggle to find humor anymore and forgiveness. And not just in, by, or of for others, but also myself. But that's probably just the proverbial Mercuda universal midlife crisis story. Whoa, is prophecy, God doesn't lie. That's one of my few beliefs. That's right, exactly. God does not lie. True that. Very good. All right, no worries. I got a job, a new job. A nice congratulations, Ominous Rooster, on the new job. And thank you for coming back here today. And I always appreciate you stopping in. So I understand life gets in the way, but this is a good thing. You got a new job, and I hope it's going well for you. Yes, indeed. A Silver Turtle. Hope you're doing well, too. Yes, indeed. And Monique King is here. Welcome. Safely home from the United States. Oh, wow, Monique. Where is your original country of origin? And you visit the United States. Wow, that's great. But good to see you, Monique. All right. Yes, indeed. Okay. Let's march on up through here and see what we've got. Some other comments. We've got amazing interview from Oslag 1046. This is my biggest interview ever on this channel. And it is the CEO of the second largest silver mining company in the world, First Majestic. If you haven't seen it, and if you could share it, because the algorithm has not been nice to me on that video. But yes, indeed. All right. But hopefully it'll get out there. But so far it's not. Cladale, I'm certain it's JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon. Sal has pull when it comes to interviewing high-profile guests. Oh, man, not quite. But after the performance of this video, I may not have much pull after the fact, considering how few views it's getting. Canadian, but drove 20 hours to the Lake of the Ozarks and then home. That's cool. All right, awesome. Hope you enjoyed. Hope it was a nice vacation for you. We have got Gold Chick with us tonight. Let's get back to the markets. What are the markets telling us now? We can see that they are indeed down, including platinum is down now. So platinum is now taking a little bit of a fall, just slightly, to $9.91. Gold is down 70 cents. Silver down 7 cents. Not a lot of activity, but down slightly for both metals. Yes, indeed. Very, very good. And indeed, let's see here. So there's where the markets are. It'd be very fascinating at the top of the hour to see what these things look like. We've got another 20 minutes before that happens. Guido's Gala, 82. On the interview with Keith Neumeyer. A video that I did. It's really hard to say that supply and demand have an influence on silver. The paper market shouldn't overrun the physical market, but it is what it is. With the price of silver, the more things change, the more they stay the same. Yep, good point. And then derivatives, there's hundreds of derivatives, paper ounces for every physical ounce represented. Yes, indeed, it sure is. And Gold Maple says, this was a great interview with Keith Newmeyer of First Majestic, Sal. You asked some great questions. Thank you. Thank you, Gold Maple. I appreciate that. It was fun. And thank you. Yes, Silver Heist, thank you. Sadly, Silver Heist, likely he's not going to come back. This video on the algorithm did not pick it up. It's performing horribly. But yes, it'd be nice to get Daniela Cambone. But your interview with Keith was great and performed well. So, yes, indeed. Thank you, Silver Heist. Appreciate it. Yes, I just mentioned you earlier, Silver Heist, about this, that you had gotten like over a year ago. So congratulations. All right, now we've got the Millennial Money says, Keith said it was nice to meet Sal, but he doesn't get to see Sal's face. I've been holding Keith's stock AG at $15, so my portfolio is hurting a lot, but I believe in this company. Yeah, I think most mining stocks have been kind of down. I think you mentioned that some in the interview too, but yes, indeed. Constitutional Stacker says, Keith is always great at interviews. Congrats on getting him with you to explore. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. There's Jim Telepaw was with us. Good to see you. All right. Very good. A comforting slurp. All right. Now I'm going to do one. Everybody put on your headphones. I'm going to do a stereo slurp for you. In stereo. If everybody has headphones or your speakers, you can pull them close to your ears. We're going to do this in stereo. Yes, indeed. Here, we're going to do it in we're going to give you a minute or two to prepare for that. We're going to read one more comment, then we're going to slurp in stereo, a nice long slurp in stereo before we check the markets. Gold Maple says here, silver is a very undervalued metal. Newmeyer is right in that respect. It is primarily an industrial metal used mainly in electronics industry. I still think silver is a bad investment because, as mentioned earlier, 90% of the time silver spot prices is down. Only 10% of the time they are up, which means you're more likely to lose money on silver than make money on silver. Yeah, and it's really not about losing or making money. It's about preserving wealth over the long course of time, over the very long course of time. But it depends on how and when you buy it, too. But, yep, it's easy to get, very easy to get, feel sort of jaded by silver for that regard, depending on how we buy. All right, everybody's ready for the slurp. Here we go. In stereo for the ladies and even the guys. Here we go. In stereo. Here we go. Oh yeah, in stereo. Could you hear that in stereo? If you could hear it in stereo, press the number 47. All right, if you could hear that in stereo. Richie Luxury is still here. As indeed, you like the slurping going on. All right, we got a Survival Living says, I'm not ready for it to move. I still want to add a few hundred silver ounces to my stack at low prices. I'd rather pay 28 an ounce instead of 100. Yep, I hear you. That's right, exactly. Very good. Freedom Stacker heard it in stereo. That's cool. So did Jim. So did Richie Luxury. Monique did as well as John Jones, Leap 7N, Ominous Rooster, and Rodolfo Rodriguez heard it in stereo as well. Work as a sportscaster for CBS Sports Radio. No, I have not, but hey, I might have to give it a shot. I don't really know a whole lot about sports. But thank you guys. No IQ heard it in stereo. So did Eric Grimes, RV Magnum. Big Trader heard it in stereo. Zardoz heard it in gold. Silver Hair Stacker heard it weirdly in stereo. So did Ghost in Plain Sight. Steve C. Waterpipe says Eshway. Yep. Be careful, Fed's in here watching us, Nick says. That's right. Gotta be careful. All right, Paul Tissue heard it in stereo. Good to see you guys. Code Core. All right. All right. EMC2. I forget this guy's name, but I hate when they do these handles because I'm not seeing the actual channel name. This kind of information makes me smile. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. No IQ. And no IQ, we see his handles close. Matt Bidner, if any of the listeners work at large department store, next time the slurp would be broadcast over the store intercom. Oh, that would be great. That would be awesome. Have to bust a move. See you. Have a great evening. Thank you, Silver Wolverine. Have a good evening, sir. Appreciate you, brother. Yes, indeed. All right. Now, no IQ. You want to see how it all plays out? Well, here's a score. Government 1, people 0. Yes, that's right. I don't know how old these people are or how long they've had their boxes. maybe they will think it's the 60s or 70s and everything is still okay. I don't know, and I feel sorry for them. But now, in my opinion, we need to just keep enough money in the bank to pay our month or two of bills and keep everything else, whether it be cash or precious metals, close to the vest. I tell you what, I'm thinking more and more along those lines every single day. I'm hearing you, brother. Yes, indeed. All right. Very good. Ghost in Plain Sight, just shy of 500. Going to make my 1K out goal by the end of the year. Nice. All right, Ghost in Plain Sight. Good job. Yep. Create an alternate economy. Get out of debt. That's right. The economic revolutionist. That is a revolutionary line of thinking. Getting out of debt, for sure. And let's see here. Bottle unicorn farts. Now that would be, you could sell those. That would be something, Count Derpula. Pawpaw Strategy is here. Thank you, Pawpaw. Good to see you guys. Thanks. Let's take a look at the markets here. They are now, look at this, it's 80-8. It was 70-7 earlier, but now it is 80-8 for gold and silver. Gold down 80 cents, silver down 8 cents. Platinum down $1, palladium hanging on just by $1, up 1 for palladium. Crazy. 14.50 an ounce for palladium. Crazy. Remember, it wasn't terribly long ago when palladium was trading at almost just over $3,000 for a while. $3,000 for 1 ounce of palladium. Now it's less than half of that. Insane in the membrane. All right. Let's get back to the channel comments, see what people have to say. We've got Eli. Love those FM products, First Majestic products, not frequency modulation. That's right. Here's a video about the huge announcements that's going to be coming in August. This is going to be funny if it passes, and he's wrong. Yes, indeed. It sure would be funny if it does, and he's wrong. Nick, $4.99. Thank you, Nick. He says, is $290,000 in the bank savings a bad idea? What would you do? What would you do with it? One within reason. Keep just $250,000. What to put money in? Well, I would consider a certificate of deposit. They are now having attractive rates. But Nick, I would also consider gold and silver for some of that, honestly, for a good amount of it. But if you need that money to work for you, within the bank, if you trust the bank, maybe go to a credit union to put it there. A credit union might be one option. If you're going to keep it in the bank. Or a money market account. All right. Let's see here. Rude Awakening says here on this interview with Keith Neumeyer. He says, kudos, my heavy metal friend, for getting a CEO on your channel. And not just any CEO, but Mr. Neumeyer himself. I've always appreciated his humility and honesty, even when it's hard to hear. Rare. Thank you so much, Rude Awakening. I appreciate you taking the time to watch. Yes, indeed. Now, and I'm honored and humbled that you would be here and watching the channel for sure. And it was an honor to have Mr. Neumeyer on, for sure. Thank you so much again. Now, Liquid Electrum here says the following. Have you noticed a new trend? Celibate metals sell off in American markets and go up in overseas Asian markets. Americans selling, China and Russia buying. Yes, especially gold. We're seeing that happen, which is another reason why I think that gold probably is not going to be falling a whole lot. I don't think that's going to be dropping a whole lot over the next couple of months. It may drop a little bit, but it's because of that, it's a pretty big chunk of the gold market, and that's exactly what these countries are doing. All right. But so far in the Asian markets, the metals are down a little bit here. So go figure. And let's see here. Very good. So there's where it is. Let's get back over here too. Fred Farkle on the interview with Keith Neumeyer. What a great interview, Mr. Sal. You're dealing with one of the PM gods, Rick Rule, Doug Casey, Mr. Keith. Truly the top dogs of the industry. That was an honor. It was Really nice that he took the time to do this interview. A bonus for the ladies, Mr. K still has a great head of hair and is very youthful enough to get young people to pay attention. Yes, indeed. Got a lot more hair than I have. All right. Very good. Let's see. Nick, put some money in CD and add a little more gold. There you go. Yeah, I would say do that. Diversify a little bit there. I would think that's probably a good idea. They're waiting to buy the dip, Liquid Electrum says. Yes, indeed. Richie Rich says, awesome job, Sal. Great interview. You got skills. More like this, Sal. Thank you, Rich. Appreciate that. Yes, indeed. Maybe we'll try to get more. All right. And Montana Stacker says, well, that was interesting. Very good interview. Great work, King Sal. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that so much. It was fun. All right. No IQ says, we will have to wait and see. There you go. Yes, indeed. We'll find out. We'll keep an eye on this as that date arrives. Chris says, I read the story and the guy tried to take them to the bank. People are so clueless they are worth twice face value. And I bet the errors and rare mint coins in there. Yes, indeed. I think that's one of the reasons why they wanted to try to sell them for 25 grand for $10,000 worth of cents. Very good. Yes, indeed. All right. True. A Ghost in Plain Sight says here in the chat, very little here, but lots of silver. All right. Yes, indeed. Lots of silver indeed. Good to see Sin City and Snakebite is here. Appreciate you guys joining us here tonight. And thank you, Nick. I appreciate you being here, sir. And very kind of you. All right. I'll slurp a little more coffee. We're getting near the end of the coffee. Yeah, Pam, a good question. Countries are not buying silver. Nations do not stockpile silver. Now, there were strategic stockpiles back in the day that some nations have, but not anymore, especially now that silver is not being used in coins for circulation. So nations no longer stockpile silver. All right. Good to see 66 Sam is here. Welcome. And good to see Silver and Lead is here too. Good to see you guys tonight. And by the way, if you are here, if you are so inclined, our goal tonight is 200 thumbs up. We're at 141. Maybe we'll get there. Ned Flanders is going to be getting some coffee. Hello, SF Stacker. And this is my full silver stack video, over 30 years of stacking silver. Mark H says, wow, on this one. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you watching that video. Now let's refresh these comments. We're not going to get a whole lot because we've not gotten a lot of views today. But nonetheless, we're going to see what the markets are telling us here now. As we get closer to the top of the hour here, gold is now down 70 cents to $1,958.50. Not a lot of movement tonight, but down in direction for both metals. Silver down 8 cents, $24.21, and platinum is flatline now to 1992. 1992 indeed. 480 grains. Good to see you. Happy Father's Day. Welcome, welcome. That's right. Yeah, the Salvation Nation, though, has a strategic stockpile of silver. That's right, Silver Heist. Very true. Thank you, sir. As I'm sure Silver Heist does as well. Very strategic in a heist. Yes, indeed. All right. Very, very good. Let's see. Let's get back to the channel comments, see what's happened over the last hour. A little bit more activity. We've got no IQ. It says Salgorithm on this. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Salgorithm indeed. On this video, gold is the king of precious metals despite this. This is an interesting report if you've not seen this video too. And Christopher Ferglin says, great interview, Sal. Keep them rolling. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Yes, indeed. Very good. MCBC8SO says, yeah, there is a radical move coming southward. So he thinks it's going to be going down. And that's just it. It could be both ways. And that's what the expert was saying. It could drop or rise and fairly dramatically over the next couple of months here. We see here. All right, Count Derpula. The soul is on fire. His soul is on fire. There you go. Gold is testing the 1958. That's right. Good to see Judith and Dan Davis is here. All right. Let's see here. Where are we at? You guys are great. This is the greatest audience. I tell you what, you guys are wonderful. Really appreciate you being here. All right. Okay, so JM Unleashed thinks that many nations are stockpiling silver, but they don't want to make the info public. I think like the United States, the West Point Mint, I think stores a lot of silver for their coins and rounds. But that could be the case. They may be. I don't know. I think they should. But we'll see. Brian S., do you think starting to incorporate the best current deals on silver gold into these streams? I know Wall Street silver deals and fine bullion prices, but if somebody else has other finds. Yeah, I don't know. In the live streams, I don't know. That stuff fluctuates so much. And there's so much, and there's other channels that kind of do that kind of thing. It's a lot to keep up with. I've got so much going on right now anyways with the stuff I do. You know, I don't think that would really, I mean, you know, I always just say, look for the finebullionprices.com. Most people are signed up to emails. I can give you some advice on where to look. And I think this thing is a bookmark a bunch of websites that you deal with, like Bold Precious Metals, Monument Metals, Gainesville Coins, JM Bullion, APMEX, the buygoldensilver.com, bullion exchanges, all the big names, and then just kind of look and see what they're charging for any kind of bullion product you're looking for on any given day. But anyways, but yes, indeed. Because the thing is it's going to take a lot of research to do that every time. Hail Preidler, indeed. That's right. Hail Preidler. All right. Yes, indeed. The Nazification of the identity politics is on full display. All right. James Robinson. Gold may go up or may go down or may stay the same. What I'd call a no-lose prediction. That's right, exactly. One way or the other. And Paul says, Keith, if there's anyone who can unify the silver miners and miners who produce silver as a byproduct, it's you. Please create the OPEC of silver mining. Ooh, that would be interesting. Interesting indeed. Thank you for the information, Sal. Thank you, No IQ. This is on video. He's gone back and watched this one. Gold, silver, and the dollar. What's coming next will change. Next month will change everything. This is about Fed now, which is why I've got the Fed Never emoji now. Yes, indeed. The Fed, for those of you who are channel members, you have access to it. The Fed Never. And in dishonor of it coming next month. Wayne Pugh here on this video. This is another lost video of the archives that the algorithm did not catch, but it's a question that I'm very curious to see what you think. Would you trade your entire silver and gold stack for any of these coins? Yeah, it's a good question. And Wayne says, I don't think I would trade my stack for a single coin, but if bullion companies of ultra rare coins were made, I'd be willing to pay a high premium for one. There you go. Bullion copies, and there are some. There you go. Urban D's got it. There you go. Rich Luxury, Leap 7N. There you go. No IQ's got it. The Fed Never. That's right. The Fed Never emoji. Yes, indeed. All right. Still kind of hard to read. I might have to redesign it a little bit. But anyways, we'll see here. All right. Ah, yeah. And Jamie Dirtbag Diamond. And Jeff. That's right. Let's see what the markets are doing now. What are they doing? It is the top of the hour. Gold down 60 cents. Silver down 8 cents. Platinum down $1. Let's take a look at gold over the past hour. Look at how even it has been from July 16th, 15th, and now there is flatlined for gold. At around 1960, it's showing some resistance there. It's not going above 1960 in the ask price. That's insane. Look at that flat line. What's going on there? Anybody want to venture a guess on what's happened with gold the past couple of days? pretty much staying right at that level. That's kind of wild, is it not? To see that, to visualize gold just kind of topping out there in 1960, resistance. Somebody, I think it was the economic revolution, or so somebody said something that was like, you know, that's kind of the support or the, I mean, resistance is not hanging out much above that. On June 15th, we saw it go up from 1930, shooting up, and then all of a sudden just kind of stops there. All right. Design fed above. NVR will fill the square in emoji the best. All right. Never. Okay, there you go. NVR. Okay, yeah, there you go. Maybe I'll do that. But some people won't know what NVR means, though, because I have thought about that. Doing it, but some people won't know what NVR means. That's the word. That's the trouble. Is that word? Anyways, very good. Super flat. That's right. Silver Oceans. Yes, indeed. There's Silver Oceans. Not many waves in this ocean of precious metals right now. Stack as wide as a calm sea. That's what they're going to be saying now. Nick, $4.99 super chat says, stack another 1 ounce gold maple or buy the first buffalo or eagle. I keep tracking, taking maples here in USA. It might not be Nick. I like the buffalo for a number of reasons. I might have to do a video on those again, because I've done a video on the maple versus the buffalo. But if you don't have a buffalo, I'd go ahead and buy one. I get the buffalo. All right. Oh, thank you so much. A $2.4 billion interview. Sal's interview with First Majestic, $2.4 billion company. Thank you. I'll bookmark that, or I'll pin that. Thank you, JM Unleashed. Very kind of you. Happy birthday, Mark B. All right. Evil Cowboy. Thank you for the emoticons. Mike Herrera. Start over. All right, here we go. Rewind. Greetings, members. One and all. Salvation Nation. And we're all caught up now. Thank you. Does that help you, Mike? Very good. All right. Nice. You'll never take me dead. You might take me alive, but not dead. All right, very good. Gold buffaloes over eagles. Yeah, that's a good question. I was going to say, if he doesn't have a gold buffalo, I'm saying you should get. So there's what gold did over the last hour. Let's take a look at silver. Over the last hour, look at that silver. It's kind of dropped and then kind of hanging out there. Very, very fine tooth. Is that a jigsaw when it's a real fine tooth thing there? A little fine tooth thing. See? But look at that. Look at that. Silver down and then flat. Fairly flat over the past hour there. Silver's price, other than on the 15th, has been kind of hanging out at that relatively straight level there, but not so much on the 16th. And then in the open, it's kind of down a little bit. So there you go. Interesting indeed. All right. And where are we at? Let's get back over here to make this really count. Let's get back to the markets. Let's get back to the comments. See what people are saying in the comments now. Very good. He says he looks like Bruce Willis. In some ways, he does a little bit. There's a very slight resemblance to Bruce Willis running his own shop, says Trent Me 09. Very good. All right. Very good. Oh, yeah. Bosnian Stacker, the government took it because they can, and no one is going to do anything about it. Straight and simple. Well, hopefully this lawsuit will have some effect and is doing something. We'll find out. Very good. Now, Paul print signature from his 2 cats. I got a Father's Day card. Congratulations, Silversmith, from the 2 cats. No comment from Lars Job. Thank you, Bosnian Stacker. I'm hoping the lawsuit would have some effect, but we'll find out in due course. DD Prepper, who loves the emoticons, although he's missing the newest one about the Fed now, which I may redesign that one. Excellent report, Sal. That was a fantastic interview with Keith Neumeyer. He is a silver expert. I think he's a silver legend. Keep on stacking. Silver's real money. Thank you so much. DD Prepper. Yep, it was an honor to have Keith Neumeyer, Mr. Keith Neumeyer on the channel. And hey, Hoosier Stacker is here. Good to see you, Hoosier. He had a shorter silver bingo last night, but came in on the very last end of it. But Hoosier Stacker is here. Good to see you. Welcome, brother. All right. Yes, indeed. And good job, Snakebite is on a mission to pay off all of his debts. Happy Father's Day to everybody. Good to see you. Welcome, Hoosier Stacker. All right. And let's see. Oh, thank you. Magic Mike is going to listen to it after this. That's cool. Awesome. Thank you, Magic Micah. And Voltron. Oh, yeah. Form like Voltron. And the Decepticons. Good to see Nickel Stacking. Welcome, Nickel Stacking. Good to see you, brother. All right. Let's see where we're at as we march on through. There's a link to Hoosier Stacker's channel. You all should check him out. Thank you, JM Unleashed, for posting that. All right, interesting video and thumbs up. Thank you, brother. Bosnian Stacker, for watching this one. He's been going back and watching older videos, as well as keeping up with the new one. Thank you, 1776, for the algorithm food on this one. Really need it. I thought for sure this interview, my biggest interview ever on this channel, would do better, but the algorithm was not very kind. So it's relying on you guys to share it and thumb it up. If you don't mind, I appreciate it. Because if the thing is sadly, the performance of this video will determine whether or not I can get other big names to come on the channel. If this video fails, then I won't have that clout. And it's not looking good so far. It's not looking good at all. But anyways, all right. All right. Thank you, Nick. Thanks for being here, my friend. I appreciate you. Have a good evening. Sandman Slim. Hello, Sal. Fantastic interview. I've never felt more enthusiastic about silver interviews. Are your forte, my friend? Stack long and prosper. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it very much. Very kind of you. DD Prepper also says on this video, let me get over here. I'm going to make this really count. I have bought me a few shares of that first mining gold. I look forward to being in business with Mr. Keith Newmeyer. He's a rock star, and I do mean star. Awesome. Thank you, DD Prepper. Yes, indeed. All right. Oh, man. Well, thank you, Magic Micah. I am honored that you brought your hubby here to check it out. And he is the copper master, apparently. Yes, indeed. He knows his stuff. Thank you, Freedom Stacker. I appreciate it. That's cool. We've got husband and wife here. Magic Micah is here with her husband exploring the car with Rock Castaldo. Yes, indeed. Don't give up hope. Elon Musk will eventually purchase this platform and make things right. There you go, Daryl. All right. We can only hope. Very good. All right. Thank you. Oh, yeah. He might like this scammer calls. It's fun. To the $2.4 billion interview, in my opinion. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. There you go. Maybe I should do that. Yeah. Although I don't know. Yeah, James Unleashed. Actually, I'm not sure how he would take that. I don't know. That's a tough one because he's thinking, well, I don't know. But yeah, it's an idea. Hey, Trent Schaefer. Welcome. Good to see you. All right. We've got the Expat Gringo. Sal, what are you doing? Waiting right now or buying? Well, I might be buying tonight. Actually, from First Majestic. They got a deal on 5-ounce bars, believe it or not. At $27.50 an ounce with a credit card. So you can get credit card points and then pay that off quickly. Then you'll be good to go. So I might get a pair of those. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm not buying a whole lot of precious metals right now. For some reasons, which I'll get into maybe in a different video. We'll see. All right. Let's see here. All right. Great interview and thumbs up. Thank you, Bosnian Stacker. Appreciate that so much. Every one of your views and thumbs ups counts on that one especially. Let's refresh these comments one more time. Let's get to the markets here. We've got gold down 60 cents. That's right. It's down 60 cents and $1,958.60 an ounce for gold. It's down just only slightly. Silver's down 7 cents, down 30.31%. Therefore, silver. Platinum down $1. Palladium up 6. That's right. All right, very good. All right, HS is here. Hello, HS. Welcome. Glad you're here. Good to see all of you guys. Appreciate you being here tonight. We are about 43 thumbs up away from getting 200 tonight. Yes, indeed. By the way, the gold to silver ratio is sitting at 81.16. 81.16 indeed. All right, let's refresh these comments, see what's popped in here. I think we're all caught up with Zardoz giving us algorithm and thumbs up. Thank you, Zardoz. I appreciate you. Appreciate that, brother. All right. That means we're going to have none left here. We're going to do this all caught up. Look at that. No comments found. Try searching for something else and removing filters. Let's see here. Dernibelong is here. Hello, Dernibelong. Welcome. You can send them an email and get 50 cents off the first ounce of bullion store. Yeah, that's great. Very cool. That's right, Silver Heist. And Silver Heist is one that inspired me to get those two 10-ounce bars in that interview, by the way. And yes, indeed. Let's refresh these markets again. See what they're doing. The down just slightly for these metals tonight. Crazy. Not a lot of activity. Not a lot of activity at all. Oh, wow. Kurt Alec bought his first ever 1 ounce of gold today. Congratulations. What did you buy, if you don't mind me asking, Kurt? That's a way to go. Cess Finance is here. Good to see. I don't have a credit card. I used to have 8K. But Cess Finance doesn't have a credit card anymore. Yes, and Rocky's taking 2 weeks off. Not Silver Hair Stacker. Major brain fart. Okay, yep. Rocky's taking 2 weeks off. 2 weeks off. Paint dry. Remember supply and demand. That's right, Mark Razor. Yep, it's interesting to watch these markets, but it's kind of a boring night tonight. Hello, Trent from Nebraska. Welcome, Trent. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Oh, he's going to a coin show. That's cool. So he is traveling to a coin show. That's awesome. Very, very good. 2016 gold maple leaf. Congratulations. Goodbye. A good purchase. I mean, a good purchase. Not. I don't say goodbye as in like I'm leaving. Say that's a good purchase. 2016 maple leaf. Can't go wrong with the maple leaves. The economic revolutionist lives simply and is 100% debt free. That's awesome. Way to go. And exploring the Ka with Castaldo got Magic Micah silver for Mother's Day. What a great thing to buy your lovely wife. And today's Father's Day, so maybe she got you something nice. That's cool. That's awesome. Very, very good. Thumbs up from JM Unleashed. Thank you. Appreciate it. Eagle Steve is saying hello. And we've got B2 to the ninth power is here. Good to see you, B2. Welcome. Coins are going to. That's right. Yes, indeed. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you being here as we look at these markets. Again, not a whole lot of activity. It is like watching paint dry. But sometimes some paint dries more radically than others. You know, if you put a hair dryer on paint, it dries pretty quickly, right? Do that one time, paint a wall, and then take a hair dryer to it. It's exciting and fun. Oh, yeah. So gold down 30 cents. Silver is down 7 cents. Now gold is down 20 cents to 1959. Silver down 7 cents. The thing is I predicted earlier that I think we were going to have a relatively boring summer, and that probably the metals would fall, and they would fall steadily down. Have a good night, Cyber Curtain Twitcher. He needs his beauty sleep now, and boy, do I need it. All right, sleep well, my friend. Appreciate you being here. The great Cyber Curtain Twitcher, the craftsman of the CCT Silver Slide. Gold-silver ratios for people trading paper metal. Only way you can flip it back and forth to play the ratio. It's the best way to do it. That's right, Justin of the Oglesby. There is a book written that talks about just that, called Trade the Ratio. That is the easiest and the most profitable way to trade is via the paper markets. That's right. All right. And let's see here. Let's get over here to. Let's look and see if there's anybody else that's commented since then. We might get 1 or 2 comments. Yes, literally 2 comments. All right. We're keeping up with them as they come in. Wake up, Canadians, on this breaking news about the U.S. government sued video that I posted yesterday. It says, I don't feel bad for them anymore. you have the Second Amendment and could have used it more than 4 in the last 3 years, and if you have done nothing, so I'm done feeling bad for these people. Well, the thing is, the Second Amendment has nothing to do with this because it was in a vault and they just took it. They had no idea it happened until after the fact. And so unless they knew they were going to be coming there and taking it and could, hold them up and, but good luck with that too. But yes, indeed. Good luck with that too. Trying to fight the government in that regard. All right. Eagle Steve says, great interview, Sal. Thank you so much, Eagle Steve. I appreciate you watching, my friend. All right. Now, let's get back to the markets here. Gold down 40 cents. Excuse me, down 40 cents. And James Smith, have a good night, brother. Happy Father's Day to you. Thanks so much, my friend. James Smith with us tonight. All right. Appreciate you so much, sir. And let's do this here. Oh, yeah. Where are we at? So gold down, silver down slightly, just slightly in the Asian markets. What do you guys think is going to happen by 9 a.m. tomorrow in the London markets and in New York? Do you guys think that we'll see silver and gold up, or do you think we'll see it down further from where it is tonight? I'd be very curious to see what you guys think there. Gold down 40 cents, silver down 7 cents, platinum down $1. Yes, indeed. All right. All right. That's right. The Delaware Depository. They had some issues there too, I think, right? Judith and Dan Davis. Up, says the Richie Luxury. Thinks it might go up, up, and away, says JM Unleashed, by tomorrow morning. Interesting. Wow, that would be fascinating. All right. Down, says Pam. Steve C., where did you say those 5-ounce silver bars were? First Majestic for, I think, $27.50 an ounce per ounce over there at First Majestic. It's a Father's Day sale. At morning, it usually goes up, says Kurt Alec. Yes. Eric Grimes says down. All right. Now, let's get over here to 81.17. Let's check them one more time here. And, yep, not a lot of activity. Let's take a look at the comments one more time. Oh, we got a couple more comments here. All right, there we go. JM Unleashed, like number 234, the $2.4 billion interview. Yes, indeed. I might change the title on that later. I don't know. I guess it couldn't hurt, right? Quarter Pioneer says, a great show indeed. Awesome interview. We have been waiting for this day. Yes, indeed. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. And let's see what the Citizen KGR says here on this interview. Thank you, Steve. Silver Hair Stacker, always appreciate you being here, brother. Good to see you. Says, Mr. Keith's closing comment on cars. The EV worldwide push is just a scam. One indicator of this is the fact China has been producing large amounts of EVs to inflate their apparent EV fossil fuel car percentages. The only problem is that they are also allowing large numbers of these new vehicles with no mileage to decay in fields. Kind of like these ghost cities, right? This is occurring because the Chinese startup ideas that just don't work in reality, like this car sharing program, which has miserably failed, then to simply hide the data of this outside of China. There's a video on this on YouTube where it shows these cars simply rotting away. It's huge numbers of EV batteries and all their constituent metals and plastics also wasting. Interesting, Citizen. Wow. Kind of like the ghost cities, they've got ghost cars too. That's insane. All right. All right. Salgorithm, watch it later. Thank you, Zardoz. Appreciate that, my friend. Salgorithms do count on this one especially. All right. And, all right, now look at this, folks. We're seeing a little bit of activity for gold. It's resisting its downward pressure now. Now down only 20 cents to 1959. Crazy. There we go. And silver down 7 cents. I've got a backhanded compliment for the first time This may be bigger news than me scoring an interview with Keith Neumeyer that I got a backhanded compliment from Alan Gold. This is what he says. There's a silver lining to Sal's cognitive decline. He's occasionally making sense now. Wow. Interesting. I wonder what I made sense on. What comment I made that made sense on. I can't imagine it being that worthy. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, all right. Very good. All right. Now, let's see what's going on here. The metals markets are moving. Platinum is down $1 and palladium is up $1. Palladium holding resistance. Red all across the board, save for palladium. Holding tight indeed. That's what she said. Very good. All right. By the way, we are 30. That's right. Count it. 30 thumbs up away from getting 200s on this live stream tonight as we watch these markets. Gold to silver ratio trading at 81.18 tonight. Yes, indeed. Crazy, crazy. And let's get back to the front here and see what we're doing. Okay. So refresh these one more time and see what we've got popping up over here. Nope, we're caught up there. Let's refresh this. Not a whole lot here. Let's see here. And so gold is now, I take that back. Now gold's down 50 cents. I thought maybe we might see it pop into positive territory, but it's still showing a little bit of resistance, kind of like what we've seen in the chart. Remember, we saw this chart where gold's been pretty much flatlined here, showing a lot of resistance at the 1960 level. And that tells us something, folks, that there's something keeping gold from popping out. So there it is. So there it is. So up, but holding flat there. Crazy. Silver, we're not seeing that. Silver's just kind of been steady down, but then steady here. So it's showing resistance to the bottom side, support above that $24.12 or whatever, or 10 cents approximately. Howdy, JK Pioneer. Good to see you, JK. Good to see you. Daniel is here. Welcome. All right. Glad you guys are here. If you are so inclined, there's a thumbs up button. Our goal is to try to get to 200 tonight. We're at 175. So we need 25 more there. We will await. And good to see you guys. JK Pioneer has been able to create a power sign with it on his keyboard to make B2 pop out. That's pretty cool. Nicely done. He found the way to do it, the keystroke, to make that happen. All right. Oh, yeah, you guys are great. Thank you so much. So you march on through. I'm going to have a slurp of some water here. We're almost done with the coffee as we watch these markets. Down slightly across the board, save for palladium. Palladium is the only metal that's not down tonight. It's up marginally, up $1. All right, breaking news. Mark H just gave us a thumbs up. Thank you, Mr. H. Jay Dirty is here. Creek Runner is here. Hello, Creek Runner. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate it. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. Raise your hand if you'd like to see Alan Gold run for Senate in California with his campaigning in a hoodie. I would love to see him campaign in a hoodie. That's the winning combination. Alan Gold in a hoodie to campaign for Senate in California. There we go. All right. Very, very good. Ah, yes, indeed. Party on, dudes. It's party on time. That's right. We just finished the coffee. Going to put in some water as a chaser here. Liquid Karma is what I call that. Water. That's right. Very good. Generic Stacker is here. Welcome, Generic Stacker. I think you're new here, too. Appreciate you. All right. Let's see here. All right. Let's refresh these markets and see what they're doing. Not much. Silver's just not doing much tonight. Down about 8 cents now. Gold down 80 cents. Yeah, crazy, crazy. And there it is. All right, let's get to the comments and see what's popped up here in the comments section. All right, we've got a couple of comments here. We've got Boycott Google says, ooh, he's an O face on this. And what's going to happen with the markets? And Joe Silver on the interview with Keith Neumeyer a mere 2 minutes ago says the following. Silver production versus consumption has variable factors, but what surprised me is Keith's remark about miners saving fruitful veins until the price of silver rises. It makes sense to sell higher, but sandbagging should be factored into the current low production figures. I wonder how many millions and billions of ounces are sitting there waiting to hit the market. It's a good question. A very good question of where it becomes profitable. Well, and I think he's pretty much confirmed in the interview that there's always metal in the ground. That's exactly right. There is no silver shortage. And no silver shortage. Snoop is my VP, that's right. But there is no such thing as a VP for if you're going to run for Senate, Alan Gold. So we can't have that. You can't have a VP in the Senate. Just not going to happen, okay? All right. Very good. Let's see here. AKA 47, the epitome of everyone gets a trophy. That's right. We want everybody to have a trophy. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Good to see you. And let's see here. Let's go over here to the markets one more time. Oh, man, Mr. Dreams says, okay, here's Mr. Dreams' forecast for gold. Thank you so much, Mr. Dreams. Gold going like 1930, 1910, 1880, 1850, 1810, 1788, 1740. There is the path to gold. Now, what's the time span for your prediction there, Mr. Dreams? I'm curious. Wow. You know, I kind of hope that's the case. I kind of would like to see that as a buyer. But yes, indeed. And Mark H, of course, is going down a bit. I placed an order yesterday. No, I hear you. Yep, and I placed an order recently too. And I guess Friday after the market's closed, and it's down too. Not by a whole lot, but gold is now down $1.10. So it's down even more now. Wow. And silver's now down 9 cents. There you go. I don't think that COMEX is going to be disbanded anytime, ever be disbanded. It could. But Mark Razor, I think it's going to be quite some time before that happens. Very good. What next for silver? Money saver silver. I don't know. We shall see. It's down a little bit tonight, though. We are 11 thumbs up away from 200 likes on this live stream. Thank you, guys. A culture of currency. Happy Father's Day. All such a great day. When I grow up, I want to be celebrating. Oh, man. Well, culture currency. You are amazing on your own, and you do such a great job on your videos. Yes, indeed. That's just it. As content creators, we all have our own kind of talents, and Culture of Currency has talents. Wish I had taken the time to do some of the stuff that he does. Very articulate, much more articulate than me in his presentation of certain pieces out there. Just amazing job. Yes, indeed. You know, the thing is as content creators, we kind of get in our own kind of shtick or in our own little zone. And I know my failings and my shortcomings, and I've kind of just embraced them on this channel. You know, you can spend a whole lot of time trying to polish yourself up. But you know what they say about turds? You can only polish them so much. So I got to just kind of stick with what I've got. Yes, indeed. And I think that Alan Gould would probably agree with that sentiment with regards to me. All right. Now, John Edwards says, fake it till you make it. That's what she said. Those are her exact words. Thank you, brother. Gold and silver is money on the interview with Keith Neumeyer and the Fed. Gold and silver are money. Yes, indeed. Thank you, sir, for your sentiments there. All right. I invented artificial intelligence because I don't have much smarts, right? Exactly. There's a link to Culture of Currencies channel. Check out JM Unleashed. Just posted it there. That's right. Exactly. Tazante Flight get paid to advertise. You know what? I think probably I will do now. If Alan Gold were to super chat me right now, I'm going to do negative push-ups. That's right. I'll do them backwards if he doesn't. Dennis Neumeyer is here. But if everybody else, we're going to do the push-ups. We're here. And Count Derpula is a certified turd polisher. All right, very good. Yes, indeed. Very, very good. So let's refresh these markets now. A little bit more activity tonight. Now gold is down $1.10. Silver down the lowest it's been all night, down 9 cents to $24.21. It's worthy of a slurp. All right. The economic revolutionist. Thank you. I tell you what, I appreciate you guys accepting me for who I am. It means the world to me. That's why this is just the best community, and I made some good friends here, and I really appreciate you guys so much. That's why my tagline has always been a multitude of gratitude, because without you, this channel is nothing. And by the way, we are 3 thumbs up away from 200 likes on this live stream. Yes, indeed. Meet some really good people here. You guys are amazing. Polish this, Sal. Thank you, Hoosier Stacker. I'm going to give Hoosier Stacker 10 push-ups for that, because he wants me to polish it up. There you go, Hoosier. All right, let's do it. 10 push-ups for Hoosier Stacker. Thank you, my friend. Polish this. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Yes, indeed. Oh, and by the way, oh shoot, it's not here. Oh yes, I do. I do have. I wanted to show. Shoot, is Magic Micah's husband still here? I need to find out if Magic Micah's husband is still here. Let me see if I can make this thing. I gotta figure something out here. Hold on. What the heck? Thing is awry here. Trying to find something. Where in the heck is it? I need to know if Magic Micah, if her husband is still around. Because speaking of polishing turds, all right, if Magic Micah is still here, if she could get her hubby, I want to show him something, and all of you guys something. If I can make this work. You're going to like this, I think. I'm going to show you something. Well, I don't know. Is Magic Micah even still here? I don't know. She might not be here. Let's take a look at these markets while we await the answer. Let's see here. All right, gold is now down $1.10, so not a lot of movement. Silver is down 9 cents. Platinum down 1. Palladium. Now, we don't look at the platinum charts. No, wait a second. Platinum is showing on the charts here. Look at that. It usually doesn't do that. Palladium is showing on the charts too. That's interesting. June 18th. Today's June 18th. Very good. 200 likes. We've got 200 likes. Thank you guys for the thumbs up on this live stream. 200 likes. We've made it. There you go. All right. Oh, did she say later? She's gone. All right. Show me, says Finance. All right. Crap. Well, I'll show you guys some crap. Pun intended. All right. So Magic Micah said goodbye. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to show you guys anyway. We might show this again for later if they ever come back, because this is something I keep by my side. I've got some poopy looking metal. All right. Who wants to see the metal that looks like fecal matter? All right. All right. Who wants to see the metal that looks like fecal matter? Just a simple yes, no. Okay, yes. Show me the poopy. Poopy metal. Type in show me the poopy metal if you want to see it. All right, very good. All right, let's see here. Let's take a look at the comments. We'll refresh these comments as we wait the answers here. And we've got the Golden Family says, when will we see the fall of the dollar? Well, actually, I did a video about that just the other day that will answer to that question to some extent. Judith and Dan Davis, thanks for this algorithm food, especially muchly appreciated on this video. Very kind of you indeed. Thank you. All right. I'm going to click it. Show me the people there. Assess Finance says it. All right. Nice. No IQ says it. All right. Very cool. Fantastic interview says HC7760. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. All right. Here we go. We're going to show it now. We're going to show it. This is a big deal. Here we go. No IQs. All right, yeah, here we go. Here we go. This is the poopy metal. Here we go. Let's see here. There it is. Oh, yeah. You see that? Let's get the focus. One of these days. Come on now. Focus, you son of a motherless goat. There it is. That is a hunk of copper. I think it's Michigan copper. Look at that thing. Looks like a fecal matter, does it not? That is copper. I kid you. I don't kid you at all. That's copper, right? There's Tucson Bubba. In fact, this thing looks like crap. Tucson Bubba's bourbon pump would help sterilize this thing. Isn't that kind of a cool looking nugget though? That's a copper nugget, natural copper nugget. Now here's another one that does not look like a, that just looks like, that's got some quartz and stuff in it, but that's copper as well too. That's a rougher looking piece. I kind of wouldn't mind melting this thing down, but I don't know how would all the rocks in it. I probably should keep it natural like this. Yeah. Came out Earth's crack. That's right. AKA 47. That's right. It's a Tootsie Roll. That's right. Oh, man. All right. Mr. Dreams says here, what would happen to gold if Russia sanctions off? Ooh, that's a good question. Very good question. Mr. Dreams, can you email me that question? I might explore that topic and make a video on it, but you'll have to email me at salivatemetal@gmail.com, and I may actually consider maybe doing a video on that. If the sanctions were to disappear, what would happen with gold? That's a good question. All right. I won't. Okay, don't melt this. I wasn't gonna melt this. I'm not gonna melt this. I had thought about melting this, but I don't think I'll melt this either. It just has that natural look to it. It's got other stuff in it and everything. But yeah. Oh wow. Through Tarshish to interesting, big trader, about the Temple of Solomon. The Golden Family. I've been using a furnace melting my own copper and aluminum bars. That's cool. Looks like a fetus. It does kind of look like a fetus. It does look a little like a fetus, doesn't it? I'm a nickel stacking, that's right. Yeah, that's cool, the Golden Family. I have some scrap copper I need to melt down, too. I've got a furnace, too, I might melt it down with. I also got a copper ball. I'm going to pull that out and show you. $5 for some sanitizer to decontaminate that thing. Thank you, Tucson Bubba. Here's a copper ball, for those of you interested in that. It's completely round. I like the copper ball. I'd like to get a big, huge copper ball. That'd be pretty cool. Smells pretty good. Thank you, Tucson Bubba, for that. I appreciate that, my friend. Let me put that back in this little baggie. There's a rally car guy. You guys are great. Thanks for the thumbs up. We're just now toying around here with the markets. In fact, let's go ahead and get back to the markets. A second here. Refresh these things. Put this copper back. I want my copper back, copper back, copper back, copper back. I want my copper back, copper back, copper back. Ribs. Oh, look at this. Gold is now down $1.60 and silver's down 9 cents. The metals keep falling. They keep on falling. They keep on falling in the free world. Yes, indeed. All right. Magic Micah. All right, Magic Micah came back. Oh, she came back. All right. Yeah, I was going to have you ask your husband to come back. Hey, Magic Micah, rewind it a little bit. And I wanted to show your husband the natural copper nuggets I had. If you can bring him in and see him, I'm curious to see what he thinks of those. One of them looked like a little turd. But anyways, all right. Very good. All right, very good. Poured on the sidewalk, balls, copper balls. That's right. Hey, that's right. Watch out for Hoosier Stacker's balls on Saturday nights. He loves balls. Check him out. Hoosier Stacker. Worth more in natural form. That's right, Dirty Belong. I'll do that. I'll keep it in natural form. Yes, sir. All right, let's refresh the comment one more time. Todd H. 2000. It says here, thanks for interviewing Keith. I'm a silver shareholder, and I'm happy to know he's putting his money where his mouth is. Indeed, exactly right. He sure is. He loves silver. There's no question about that, and I appreciate that. And it was a good interview, and it was definitely an honor to have him. And I appreciate you taking time to watch. Very good. All right, no problem. Okay, thank you. Yeah, Magic Micah, thank you so much. Yeah, if you rewind maybe 15, 20 minutes in this live stream, and maybe just bookmark that and show him, see what he thinks of that. But thank you, Magic Micah. Very cool. All right. All right, let's see here. What else is going on here? Big Trader. Indian Americans know they were brought across the ice bridge by tall, white, red-bearded men. In fact, the original Aztecs were tall, white men with red beards. Interesting. They were genocide by the Moors. Now, I did not know that. Let's see here. Free Fallen from Tom Petty. That's right. That's actually a pretty good song. Let me slurp our way through. Oh, yeah. Let's see where we go from here. Let's take a look. Now, the markets are moving a little bit more tonight. 1957 and 70 cents, and down $1.50 for a gold tonight now. Silver down 9 cents to $24.20. Platinum is now down $2 to $9.90. Yeah, $9.90. Yes, indeed. $990 for platinum. And I'm a big fan of platinum for sure. And yes, indeed. Good evening to Emerald Coast Stacker. Welcome, sir. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, my friend. Emerald Coast Stacker is with us tonight. Gold to silver ratio, by the way, is 81.19. Let's talk a little bit about record prices for all of these metals. Silver is less than half of its record price in real dollars, almost at $50 an ounce. Silver got in 1980 and 2011, 1980 prices that would put it in hundreds of dollars, like $200 an ounce. And Keith Neumeyer is saying that we could probably see triple-digit silver within 5 years. Gold, its all-time high in nominal dollars is about, or in real dollars would be about $3,000. So there's some headroom, but we're still near all-time highs in real dollars, or nominal dollars, I'm sorry, rather, for gold. Platinum's all-time high, I think, is about $2,000, if I'm not mistaken. I think it reached near there around 2008. And rhodium just got off of its all-time high of about $3,100, depending on who you ask. And it's less than half of that price now. It's really fallen. Very volatile metals, the platinum group metals are. Very volatile. But I think platinum is kind of solidifying and holding its own. But it is now under $1,000. And I think that still it's right up near that $1,000 mark, which means it may be showcasing a new floor and a new support level. We'll see. All right. Very good. And let's get over here to the comments and see what's popped in this way on our side here. Nothing there yet. Very good. Okay. Take it all away. Let's see. See, now I got caught up in some of these comments. Oh, okay. So Niels, Hans Dynasty, the all-time platinum price was about $2,270 per troy ounce. It was reached in March of 2008. All right, so I wasn't far off. Thank you. That's good. Thank you for that statistic, Neil Hans Dynasty. Wow, that's awesome. It's less than half of its all-time high. That's right. Platinum is a way of the future. I'm a big fan. Yes, indeed. Got several videos on platinum for those of you who are interested in that. Yes, indeed. Platinum is a buy. Okay. Oh man, Count Derpula could hit 4 octaves. Wow. I didn't know you sang. That's pretty cool. Now you go 4 octaves low or up high? Count Derpula. I'm very curious. Are you King Diamond like with a falsetto high, or are you making that work? I'm curious. Let's refresh these markets again. See kind of the activity there going on. Gold now down $1.40. Silver down 9 cents. Platinum down $1. Crazy, crazy. There's where it is. Insane in the membrane. Oh yeah, crazy, crazy. Very, very good. And so we watch these markets as they do their thing. A little bit lower tonight. Let's see here. And see what we've got. We're trying to get through some things here tonight as we watch these comments. That's strange. I tell you what, let's go back. Let's get, okay. Flame Tongo says, First Majestic is dropping like a rock. Seems silver prices are irrelevant for First Majestic stock value. What's going on? Interesting. So it's dropping tonight. I don't know. Yeah. What's going on there? Interesting. Interesting indeed. Let's go look at the comments of some of the old videos. And we're going to go through a couple of pages here. Let's see here some of these older ones and see what we can find. A really old video from years gone by. See what kind of comments we got. But they used to show this, but it stopped showing it because I think YouTube glitched with some of the loading the comments because it couldn't find them. So they stopped that before. But we're going to see if we can go back over here to days gone by. Okay, No IQ says 1908. And what is 1908 referring to? Let's see here. Let's go back to one more here. Let's go to this one. Silver's price increase, geopolitical factors from a long time ago. Oh, let's remove the filters here. We'll get some here. Okay, Reggie says, I've been listening to you for over a year. I think you're proposing good questions and have a good presentation. Also, I love your intro music. Thank you. And it was different back then. But thank you, Reggie. I appreciate that. And we've got Mamo 1974 on this video, Geopolitical Factors, a video that could probably be relevant today. Says, I think the price of gold and silver will move upwards very slowly and will spike up next July 2015. I always had a feeling they could not hold the price down for over 3 years. If they hold it down for longer, then could you imagine what kind of upward spike we'll get? Hold on to your precious metals, boys. This will be a historic comeback. Well, look at what's happened now. And because of the paper markets, the price is lower. And again, remember, those paper prices are just exposure. When you buy those things, it's exposure to silver's price, not actual silver itself. Yes, indeed. All right. Very, very good. And let's see. Very good. Let's do this. Come back over here. All right. Let's get back to the regular comments here. To the regular comments. See if anything's popping. Let's take a look at the markets now one more time. I think the FM bar is still on sale through the midnight tonight. So I think we have some time. I'm thinking about picking some up myself. We'll see, Jamie. Yes, indeed. That's not a bad deal, I don't think, for silver. Wouldn't you say? $27.50 per ounce, with it sitting at $24.20 now. I'm sure there are better deals out there, but for credit card price, I don't think that's bad. Do you? Okay. Maybe it's my interview that's bringing the price down. I'm not sure. Come on, why can't I get to this here? Here we go. All right, now. What's up? Says Sullivan Metal. This was an awesome interview. Learned so much. Keith broke down some fundamentals of mining that I now understand so much better. Awesome. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. It was nice of him to do that, to break it down for us. Mines were always overly optimistic every year. Even Keith had said this. That's right. Yep. I think he was pretty real with this. He's pretty transparent on what he believes too. So I'm with you on that. I think so too. It was nice of him to share his outlook and feelings on this for sure. All right, let's get back here. Let's take a look at the markets here again. All right, now actually gold was down $2 and some cents, but now it's pulled back. Now down $1.70 now. Crazy. To 1957 and 50 cents. Silver down 9 cents. Palladium down, or platinum down $2. Crazy. All right. Very good. Well, thank you guys. I say I've probably ran the course of this live stream as far as the markets tonight. It looks like they're going to probably be hanging out around here probably for the most of the night. We'll see. But you guys, we had a wonderful time, and thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you, JM Unleashed, for posting a link to the First Majestic Silver. And you guys are awesome. Thank you, Zardos. It's been a wonderful night. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you tonight for this live stream. We're going to be back on Tuesday night. And thank you again for your support on this channel. Appreciate all those who gifted Celibate Metal channel memberships, and thanks for the super chats, guys, and for all of your support. You guys, this is my 10th year now on this community, and it's better than ever before. And you guys are amazing. Thank you again so much. You guys have a wonderful evening, and I'm going to leave you with this sage piece of advice, and that is to keep your feet on the stars and keep your feet on the ground. Take care, all. Have a good night. See you later.